The people of Sumner County voted in favor of a casino by almost 2-1. Sedgwick County voters rejected a casino. Thus, the Board of County Commissioners in Sumner County was charged with considering proposals for a casino and endorsing one or more of the applicants. The Sumner County Commissioners are Jim Newell, Eldon Gracie, and Gary Martin.
I've lived in this county all of my life. My grandfather moved to this county in the late 1800s from Iowa. Him and his family moved here when he was a young man. And I'm carrying on the tradition. I'm farming the ground that my grandfather farmed back in the late 1800s. So we have a century farm out there that I'm still farming.
Well, I was in World War II and served with Patton's Army and was wounded not too far from Bastogne. I retired from farming last year, and my grandson's farming our ground, and he has 7 kids that attend schools here in Sumner County.
I guess one of the most important jobs that I have actually is listening to the people of Sumner County. When they come in front of us, we certainly have to be cognizant of their needs and listening to what they actually have to say.
I'm retired from the Sheriff's Department of Sumner County, so I know the people, I know the county quite well.
I enjoy working with people, and I represent them to the best of my ability.
To aid the board in its consideration of the applications, the board appointed a committee to compare the applications submitted.
We put a lot of thought into exactly what we wanted them to help us do. We had elected officials on there, we had appointed officials on there from Sumner County. Those people represent the whole county, and we thought that would be a good mix.
Certainly the committee did a wonderful job of sifting through all of the information that was available to them and came up with a document that we felt that was very useful for us to make our comparisons between one developer and the other.
A public hearing was conducted on December 10th and 11th, 2007, during which the board heard presentations from the applicants and applicants answered questions from the board.
The presentation that the facility manager applicants made, I thought was very helpful. Some of them went into more detail than others, but I felt like that the detail that was given to us was enough for us to make a very good decision on which one of the developers we were interested in endorsing.
On December 11th, 2007, the board heard public comment from all individuals who had expressed an interest in commenting. The board also received substantial written commentary from citizens of Sumner County and others.
The people that indicated to me that they had something to say, wanted to speak, those are people that reside in this county. And they're the people we work for, and they're the people we're trying to help. And I don't think you could have a meeting or make a decision, without that input.
If the Mulvane site is chosen, almost certainly the workforce will come from Sedgwick County.
You can choose to focus that positive energy to direct the economic impact completely for Sumner County by locating that casino train right in the heart of Sumner County, exit 19.
I urge you not to endorse a casino just barely in Sumner County. Do not give away your ability to choose the location of a casino.
The public hearings we felt were a very, very important part of our decision making because after all, the public is the folks that are going to benefit the most from the casino in the area.
During our decision making process, we encouraged people to let us know how they felt. I know we had over 1,000 different types of correspondence, and it was overwhelmingly in favor of a central location.
On December 12, 2007, the board considered the 4 applications, the information submitted by the applicants, the information received from the public during public comment, and the written comments. The board voted to endorse 2 applicants, both of whom proposed casino sites in the center of Sumner County, near Wellington.
None of us took this endorsement deal lightly. And I know I, for one, spent a lot of time thinking of the advantages, the disadvantages, and what the people wanted The majority wanted it at a central location.
When I was thinking about who to endorse, I was thinking about what location would be the best for Sumner County. And I felt like that the central location would be the very best for Sumner County because of many reasons.
Well, if you take a look at the surrounding area, the population, major population, is right here in Wellington. And you take people at Caldwell, we're at about 23 miles from Caldwell. They want to drive here to work. It won't be too far from them. We're centrally located, and it can draw people from all points of our county into a central location. And I just feel that that's a great advantage for them. And trying to represent the people, and that's what they want. They want it centrally located.
The endorsement decision was based on a variety of factors, including a central location maximizes economic growth in Sumner County as a whole. A central location provides jobs for residents throughout the entire county and surrounding rural areas. A central location encourages tourism in all areas of Sumner County. A central location creates the greatest potential for population growth and new housing development in Sumner County. And a central location has existing utilities and other infrastructure adequate to support developers' needs.
This county has always had a history of being agriculture. We've always depended on agriculture as a big part of our tax base. And agriculture has been going through some tough times, and in the last four years we've lost 2,000 people out of this county because there's nothing for the young people to do and no reason for them to stay in this county. That was another part of the thought process, was how are we going to keep our young people here? And we can't do it with agriculture.
Well, there'll be development that will go on around Wellington, and it'll just help all the little towns. If their people can drive here and work, there will be development along the corridor east of town. People will move here to work at the casino. I think a destination casino will give them a chance to come and visit this state and see what we've got going. And I'm very enthused about Kansas in the future.